Okay, maybe I should switch to desktop mode to make sure everybody can see what I'm doing, because I was just finishing up on Discord. Okay. So I probably need to make sure that I pull all the changes that my amazing teammates did today. 85 commits. Looking good, guys. First coffee of the day. Just really looking forward to that. Changes are pulled, and we'll go to the task, and here is my list of stuff to do. Let's see. In better place. Windy Games is actually somebody that I recently joined via a raid, and it was really nice hanging out with him. So we connected on some level, and yeah, it's been nice, and he joined yesterday as well. So okay. So I'll just make sure to let people know here as well. And then we'll get started. And Z-Tracks. Okay, let's start up Unity. There's a lot of stuff to do, because I had a really long day today. Hey, thank you for joining. Zucker Pro 10, what are you up to tonight? Because submission day is tomorrow, and we have so much stuff to do. So I've set up these tasks for myself to make sure it's all nice with the end result. Really looking forward to see how people respond to the game we made. Just waiting now for Unity to load all those changes. My teammates did 85 commits today while I was off getting a puppy, so yeah, they've done a lot of work, so hoping to return the favor right now. Come on, Unity, load faster. Okay, here we are. So first of all, I want to see how the game looks after all the changes that they've added. Cool.
3, 2, 1, ReSail!
Nice. Oh, I think that needs to be fixed. Man, this looks chaotic. That's a big change over yesterday. Okay. Just gonna try and catch that glitch again at the start. Fixing some issues and optimizing my framework. Cool. What kind of framework are you creating?
3, 2, 1, go!
So let's trigger the second part. No glitches today. Yeah, this looks kind of nice. Okay. Checked it out enough. I need to work on the scoring. Hi Z, welcome. Thank you. It looks so ominous when the color changes and the lightning strikes and stuff. Yeah, you guys did it. You guys did a lot of work. So let's see my tasks for today. Remove boat from live tracker. Live tracker once finished. Time-based scoring, and I think they already reordered the task as well. So I think they want to make me do this one first. So I'll just make sure to work on that. I know, right? It's been a productive day. Yeah, it's been great from what I've been able to read along with the messages. Man, it's so hard when you're away and your teammates are working on the game and you really want to join. But yeah, I was in the car for most of the day. Framework for anything, games too. What is ReSail about? This is actually our submission for the Bracky's Game Jam that lasts up to tomorrow. It was a week-long game jam that Christopher and Claire, they're Snutty, and Z, that's in chat right now, made. And the theme was Rewind or Rewind. That's the way we interpret it. So we're making a sailboat racing game where you have to make sure that each boat finishes in sequence. So boat 1 finishes 1, etc. And along the track all sorts of stuff happen, and you can manipulate wind to make sure that you can manage the positions. So yeah, that's our little game jam game. So let's dive into the scripts. Probably the live tracker first. Okay. This fake finish works better than before. I can remove the old code, so that's fine. Let's see. Set active camera boat finished. So this one has the to do here. I can remove that to do because I will work on it right now. And I prefer interpolation. Sounds nice. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Yeah, well, I think we're submitting tonight/tomorrow, so you can try it out tomorrow if you want. So yeah, looking forward to having feedback. So yeah, thank you. So what will be the first thing you will build with your framework? Was there a What was the idea behind creating the framework? What was the reason that you started building it? Which problem did you try to solve? Let's see. I need to make sure. These are the live trackers. Boat indicator. Let's see if we could try to find something, because I remember there was a tracking variable on the boat controller. Okay. Where do I use the boat controller, and do I have references to them? Finish line, game manager, game manager. So the game manager has a reference to the boat controller script, so that would know when it's finished. Okay, so in the live result, live tracker, when it's finished. Okay. So I should probably make sure that when is the setup called? At the start. So on start tracking I should probably make sure that I reinitialize that later if I mess with it now. So what I'm thinking is just deactivating the game object once the boat is finished to make sure it's removed from tracking. I could do that here as well. Let's see. Because I actually need to remove them here as well. So, yeah. So I should probably do something like .join game manager .boats yeah, number key dot a dot b dot value dot finished controller script dot finished. Okay, wait, this is not finished. Boat info, sure. This is progress. Boat info is B. Now we have boat info, that value. Actually, I can use that value here and make sure that I don't have to do that here. Dot controller script is finished. Can also make sure these are put in here. So x dot progress. Okay, so now we joined the actual state of the boat, so we know if it's finished or not, and if it's not finished, we are not going to take it into account for our stuff. Progress. Not progress. Sure. And now we need to select back to that select progress. Now we can make sure this stays the same as before. Okay. Well, more of a render engine with additional support for keyboard, mouse, gamepad, and engine-related stuff like scene manager, audio physics, and code. Okay. And a nice file reading and writing system. I also have support for no copy, my personal language. Okay. Ah, hi Angie. Yeah, I didn't know that. So thanks for cluing me in on that one. But yeah, I even after learning that, I didn't know. That sounds pretty cool. And like a very long task. How long have you been working on it? Hey, Windy Bear Games. Thanks for joining. And thanks for letting me post on the Discord. I was like, yeah, if there's no right place for this to post it, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, I figured maybe you wanted to check out some more of it. So yeah, thanks for joining. It's appreciated. So I'm currently, just to recap for everybody that just walked in, this is the last day of the game jam. My teammates have done amazingly because there were like 85 commits for me to pull before getting to work since I left the project yesterday. So they've added all sorts of nice weather effects to the gameplay. So I'm now working on doing some polish, some quality of life things, and making the scoring system and the points counting system a bit more complex, and adding a local high score thing to make sure that people can try to improve their games. So yeah, that's it for today, I think. So I'm going to try to knock that out. So currently I'm just because there's a live tracker in game. Let me pull up the game here. Here to the side, it will keep track of the boats and where they are in the race. And we want to make sure that once they cross the finish, because there can still be effects that mess with the boats, that are just removed from the live tracker, so that you can focus on the remaining boats to make sure that they all come in as you want to have them come in. And there's actually a variable in the game manager, in the boat controller script, that checks if the boat has finished. So I'm just pulling that in here with a link query join. So I'm pulling in the boats, joining them with all the data structures, and just make sure that I filter them, because there's a lot of stuff here that actually makes sure that there's logic to spread it out evenly, or if you don't want that, to stack them with general respect of boundaries and stuff. So yeah, stuff that doesn't need to be on there also doesn't need to be put in this calculation. So that's one part of it, to make sure there are no weird gaps later when I disable stuff. And now I need to make something that actually disables the finished boats. So once they finish here, I need to pull their boat indicator icon transform. Yeah, so let me see, these are boat indicator, let's put it here. And they are in progress. And this is boats. Okay, so let me check. So in here I need to make sure that boats identifier dot indicator. Let me see. Just looking at the structure here, because that has the boat indicator. Okay. Dot. Let me see. Boat position, is that the transform one? Icon transform, let's see. Yeah, it should have an icon transform. Okay. Icon transform dot game object dot set active false. Because I do the same here, if I'm correct. Yeah, boat that value to give my does it do the entire boat? Let's see. That's a boat indicator. That's a script. And that was, yeah, so I'm doing it the same way as before. Around 10 months, still a lot of things to do. Does that jam and tonight, or is it just virus? Tonight because it finished. No, it finishes tomorrow at noon, and Snooty will have a live stream like they always do on Saturday morning. So we'll do some polish and final bits then, but usually during a live stream, when we're with them, there's not a lot of things that we can do. Hey Luke, thanks for joining. Luke is a real life friend of mine. We just had like it's a Dutch thing, it's hard to explain, but yeah. Thanks for the votes, yeah. Hello everybody, it's getting busy in chat, nice to see. Welcome back to Breaking Hit, good to see you. So yeah, we are doing a lot of work tonight, so the cutoff time for everybody is around 10-11 p.m. Because yeah, there's an early day tomorrow, and yeah, so we try to get everything done tonight, make sure that we have something that we can submit tonight, maybe do a little bits of polish tomorrow morning and stream, and then yeah, I understand what you mean. So, and maybe we'll do another release tomorrow morning, but we plan to finish everything tonight. What you hear was thanks for joining. Makes me think of practice video. Yeah, sorry. So the task for tonight, I have 4 of them. I'm currently working on the first, and I have about 2 hours or less to do them. So have a second Discord. Yes, sure. Let me check. So Discord. Let's see. Need Nick's attention first and work on getting ocean sounds in. Okay. How far do I need to read back, Krister? And yes, hello everybody. Thanks for joining. Subtle wind sound. Let's see. Just add beach sounds as a basis and soundtrack. Wheeze and some wind might be enough. Yeah, if you can find a good track, that could work. Really want to hear the impact of those bolts. Yeah. Also a fine point. Also loads the volume as Chris just suggested. Now restricting it to just hitting the boat would. Okay. Quick change to the canvas prefab. Ah, have you done anything there? Okay, I just now read the part that I needed to read. I'm sorry. No, I don't think so. I've been working on the script, so you can mess about and just let me know when I need to pull. So yeah, go ahead. I'm working in code only for now. So yeah, that's all yours. And the breaking hit is working on the screen title and credits plus sounds. Sounds good, man. Do you think you'll have everything ready for tomorrow? I don't know where I should find sounds. Maybe Krista or Z can link them. They were looking for sounds before. I've posted the Sonidus links, but there are huge libraries, so it takes a lot of time to go through them and download them as well. But after the game jam, it might be worth checking them out. And I don't know if somebody can link them here. Otherwise, I'll do it later if I have time. But yeah, they basically release a huge bunch of sounds every year for GDC, like gigabytes. But there's, as Krista posted, there's a lot of sounds on freesounds.org with a Creative Commons 0 license that you can use without attribution. But as always, even though it is CC0, usually it's still nice to mention the author. Okay, let me go back and make sure that we get some stuff done tonight. Ah, cool, you're gonna make some tunes yourself. That's nice. Okay, active. No, it should be active, yeah. So I can do this void ensure active, and I'll just make sure that I have this to reset later on. Cool. So that's okay. Where did the G come from? Ah, that's a cached game object. Okay. We don't need this part. So I can just make sure that when we do start tracking, which is basically the start sign, that I make sure that all the live tracking things are set up correctly. That's okay, because now I'll mess about with it and disable them when the boat is finished. So I'll disable the identifier here. Let's see. Let's get the boat and just go boat that, and we also need to indent and make that one active as well. So let's quickly see if that works. Ask on Discord if you need us, Nick. We all need to focus tonight. Yeah, totally understand, man. Thanks for stopping by, and go knock out all those changes that we need to have done. Speaking of music theory, that's really cool. Because I've always loved music, but and I had piano lessons when I was younger, but I never really was taught music theory. So there was like an Andrew Wong video that I watched a year ago, I think, that really explains music theory very easily, and it was like mind blown. So I can highly recommend that one if you're into music and playing music actually. So let's see if it works what I just did.
3, 2, 1, go!
And let's rush somebody to the finish. It totally doesn't work because I messed up the live tracker. Okay. No reference. Okay. Game manager was not set, I think. Sequence contains some elements. Okay, let me just debug that for a second. Are these islands random? No, they're not. They're placed into the game right now. Since it's a game jam game, you have to make some decisions regarding what to do and what not to do. So, game manager. Oh, they don't exist yet, right? Okay. So this one is empty. Does it matter? Let me see. Yeah. So I would need kind of like a left join there. Or I can do it differently.
3, 2, 1, reset!
Let's see. This one doesn't exist yet. So make sure to change this back. And we'll do it like number. It really doesn't like that structure. Okay. Let's make sure that we can copy it. So we make sure we have that one here. Go to info. And we'll just make sure. Info. Let's see, cannot convert. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, this one needs a full reference. Okay. So either the collection is filled or at least it isn't finished, so that's okay. This one can be removed and the rest can stay the same. So let's see if this works. Will you post a patch after the jam with more game modes? Oh, good to hear that you got a lot of stuff done, man. I think we'll wait to see how people respond to the game. So if there's a lot of positive response or like, I really wish it was like this and that, maybe. But Claire and Krister have a baby coming in not so long of a time. They have a game that they've been working on for 11 months that they need to finish before that happens as well. So directly after this game jam, I don't think there will be a lot of time to work on it. But we had so much fun,
3,
each of us working
2,
on this.
1, ReSail!
So that's better. So at least there's no errors and it gets fixed. Let's just track one boat and make sure we spam it to the finish. So yeah, if there's a lot of positive response, we might continue working on it, build it into a full game, but there are no concrete plans for now. So yeah, but while working on it, there have been lots of ideas, so. How person plus mic is magic? I'm not sure what you mean.
Boat 2 finished!
Yay, and it's removed from the live tracker, so that's exactly what we need to have it do. Boat 2 finished and removed from live tracker. So that's job 1 done.
Race finished!
Oh my, they've all finished. Ah. Okay, so I need to make sure that before I load the results screen, that I re-enable them again with the function that I just called as well. Let's see. Almost. I need to enable before cloning for the results screen. Okay, so that's no problem because there is a function that I set up just in case called ensure active. Let's see. This actually does the thing above it. The game object itself, not the icon transform, which might be a smarter idea. Should probably do that. Boat game object set active false, and do it like that. And after they've all finished, I just call ensure active again to make sure they are restored. Race complete. Need to be sure that I redo call the ensure active before I do that, because the race complete will trigger the final result game screen to function. The sound, the narration. What do you do to quickly press screenshot? Alt and print screen on the keyboard for Windows. So that puts it into your clipboard. And the magic sounds, that would be Claire, one of my teammates. She's been amazing, doing all sorts of UI design that I can implement and creating audio and stuff. I really have a rock star, superstar team working with me, so yeah, couldn't be happier. So let's quickly try that as well. I need to make sure that one boat at least crosses the finish line, because the complete the race won't trigger the actual finishes, it will just generate the end result as if everything finished.
3, 2, 1, go!
So I'll just pick boat number 1 and make sure that he crosses the finish line first. At least that's the idea. I'm just gonna ignore most of the gameplay just to test this, right?
Okay, like how was you feeling, bro? Feeling like before, after the friend test?
Pretty sure this isn't ReSail. Don't want to get copyright strike for something. And
Boat 1 finished!
yay!
Race
complete
over.
And it's there, so yeah, great. Windows logo plus Shift S, which is better. Hey Tixiro, thanks for joining again, nice to see you. Yeah, Christopher actually told me about that, but Windows Shift S, let's yeah, so you can draw a shape, yeah, true. That might also work. It's just an old habit, you know, I've been doing this for so long that like muscle memory doesn't really die off that quickly. But Krista actually told me about this as well when we had a discussion about it a while back. Because I was telling them that I'd still use like MS Paint 500 times a day just to paste in screenshots and edit and stuff. But yeah, this makes way more sense, I know. It's something that I need to change for myself. So yeah, let's do that right away. Boom. Go to Discord. Let them know. Now, okay, now it's really fixed. Task 1 of 4 done. So let's update Trello. Yeah, let's keep the boom to done. So, keep track of high scores and time-based scoring. So for now I'll just do the time-based scoring. Are you working on something yourself tonight, TX? I should probably show this again.
3, 2, 1, ReSail! All boats finished!
So what we want to do is make sure that we reward people for completing the game faster. So what I want to do is add like the total time here as well, not just for the individual boats. And I'll make a system that, yeah, it's my test button to make sure that I don't spend too much time playing the game while I try to develop it. So yeah, it's a cheat button and it will be removed from the final build. Probably need to tell Chris that before he builds. But yeah. So yeah, that's the next thing I'm going to do now. Make sure that it's there. Ah, cool, just hanging out. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. It's appreciated. So nice. So let's see. Let me just commit this, by the way. Removed those from the live tracker once they are finished. Fetching. Let me read Discord quickly to make sure that I have something here. Something to plan. No worries. Okay. Also make sure that the boat indicators work after the race is restarted. Yeah, already took care of that. Let me see. It does not handle restarting of the game so well. When you exit main menu, everything is deleted instantly. Okay, we'll fix. Didn't hear the resound down. Okay. I have no idea what the game manager with started check means, but don't think it matters here. Let's see, I have an ED. Okay. Yeah, okay. Pulled everything. Will work on UI stuff. Now, is it safe? Because we're working on the same thing, so I have to make sure that we don't mess with each other. I'll be trying out Unity Collab in the future, I think, but I want to have that working 100% before testing it out on something that's so time critical as this. Okay, I'll just start another task again. No worries. So I'll actually start by doing some time-based scoring. Yeah. So let's see, we have a game manager, we have the live tracker. Because here are all the finishers, and we have this event that gets handled. Play random finishers. Finishers is set, and there's a part here, I think, in the update. Yeah, if it gets set, we go here. And this one will show the finishers. And this is the race result manager, so that's probably the best place to actually define how the scoring should go. So the idea is to have some multipliers for stuff based on how fast you completed the game. Okay, that's okay. So there will be time thresholds matched with multipliers. So we were thinking like 10 minutes. You do if you complete within 10 minutes, you get like a 1.1 times multiplier, and the further you go down in steps, that you increase the multiplier, so that you're actually rewarded for playing fast. Pouring myself another water. Any of you drinking something special tonight? How long is one level then? It depends on how you play. If you just want to finish, it can take like 30 seconds. If you really try hard, it will be around 90 seconds if you're really good. And most people that play might hang around 4 to 6 minutes, I think. Just for a first time playing, around that. So usually for game jam games, you want to make sure that you can experience the entire game in 5 minutes, because that's usually the time that people will allow you to play the game and rate it and stuff. So it's really focused to provide a good experience for 5 minutes, and that's basically it. So for now there's only one level, and we just try to make that fun for now, but obviously with more time, and there are ways to make this infinitely better. But yeah, I think that what we've achieved so far is pretty cool for the time that it took. So for now, just one level, simple gameplay loop, and I'm really curious to see how people like it. So what I want to do is actually have correlating values for like a time threshold and a multiplier. It would be nice if you can do that in the editor to generate something. So I'm quickly going to check Unity Inspector key value lists. So let's see if there's support for something like that. Serializable class entity, they use the area list of them. Ah, as easy as that, eh? Okay. Making this a scriptable asset, okay. Okay, so this is basically, that's pretty easy. Just don't know if I need to make it a scriptable. I'll just take this for references and make sure that it works before I start tinkering with it. I'll make it a time multiplier. I'll put that here. So there will be a superclass to that. That will be the map. I don't like nesting classes like this. Usually I prefer one object per file, but let's roll with it for now. Scriptable object. And then we have a class that just has two properties. Okay, so I have a public public date time to public float multiplier seconds. Just want to see what the editor does with this, so I'll add some properties here. Let me see. My daily routine, letting Google think of solutions instead of me. I actually know what I want to do. I just don't know if there's a way to easily achieve it. So I check it. As I'm pretty. I'm basically a Unity noob, so I don't have a full grasp of everything that is or isn't possible. So yeah, I'll look things up from time to time, and I don't think there's a shame in that. But yeah. So now we'll have something called public time multipliers. Okay, I'm really looking forward to see how this works. Let's see. So we go to Unity, and we'll go to the. Where did I say I was going to put this? Race result manager, probably, right? Yeah, race result manager. Let's see. So if I add a public add it like that. Time multipliers seconds. I'll do it like that. Let's see what Unity does with this. Everyone does that. Just ask me. Also, okay, so this is not what I want. Probably need the child of that. So. See how that works. I get it now. Because the map is something that you can reuse and stuff. Yeah, okay. So I can go here and say 15. Okay, so it doesn't have anything for either time span or daytime. Not so nice. Okay. Do I actually want to put this as a string and just parse it? Because if I calculate this, the seconds for each threshold, it won't be easy to read. So, do I bother with that? Void on validate. Doesn't it do that? It's not a mono. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so I can have a public string threshold, time threshold. Get. And I'll do time.parse time threshold total seconds. Not seconds, there is like a total, right? Let me think. Time span. Total seconds. Yeah, that's what I want. Double position, I don't need that. Single precision is enough. Okay. Let's see if that works. I don't know all the formats by hand, but that should probably work. Yeah. Are the amount of ships random or customizable? They are customizable. I've coded everything to allow for like anything from 1 to 15 ships. So there's stuff in place to have it dynamically and stuff, but yeah, we just decided a fixed amount of ships. We talked about having a difficulty curve with like having more or less ships to manage, but and Claire just reports that she's done, so I can pull her changes. So let's do that now. Let's see. Ah, still pushing, okay. Still 4 things to pull. Yep. Okay. So we have that. I'm just thinking of a way to debug this. To have like a right line, I can do that at start, I think. Put result manager. So we have the multiplier here. Yeah. Okay, so I can do debug.log. This will be the string representation into the entry dot seconds. Entry dot multiplier. Okay, so we have that information set up. So let's make this a manageable 3 for now. Let me see. Oh yeah, I already answered that question. No problem. So time threshold, it will be let's see if it can parse that. It'll be 1.1. And then it'll be 9. Let's just see if there are formats which formats they can all parse. Because that should all work. And then I'll have, let's see what it does if I give it 5 and I do it times 5. Well, there's a lot. Wow, there's a lot of noise. But there's no UI that clues you into that sound.
3, 2, 1, ReSail! Race finished!
And loads of exceptions. Let's see.
Oh no!
All the sound effects. Oh no! Okay, so I need to make sure that this works. Okay, C# time, span, parse, scoreboard, yes. Stage notes. Okay, I think I'm getting derailed too much here. Because I could do date, time, parse, and then subtract datetime.min value from it. let's see if that works. And I need to turn down the audio of the game to make sure that you guys don't hear it too much. Volume mixer. Let's turn this down a bit.
Race over.
Yeah, I'll probably need to supply custom values. I'm not gonna deal with that right now, so I'm just going to leave it like that and make this a float. Because I've been probably putting too much into this to make it easy, and it doesn't really need to be. Dun, dun, dun. So now these values need to be different. Let's see, result screen. Time threshold, so that needs to be like so this could be 600, 40, and 30. Let's just roll with that for now. Let's see that it actually works when I need it.
3, 2, 1, go! All boats finished!
Okay. So that is fine. So I need to set this up to be way bigger. 180. Should probably start scaling it down less here to like 10, 180, 150, 120, 10. 70. And obviously we will have to balance later. 70, 60, 40, 35, and 30. Okay, so let's see what happens if I just do this. I will need to take a look at how this scales later. 2x, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, come on, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 6, 7, 8, 2.9, and 3x. So now we have like a scale set up for the time. So we don't need that. Variable text total score, so I can do float time bonus is total score times multiplier minus total score. Debug.log time bonus multiplier time bonus. Okay, so float yeah. Float total time equals in sequence. Just use in sequence. Okay, sure. In sequence, it probably should be the last value action. Dot last dot value. For each multiplier info in this. I should probably, since this is an array, I'll do it nicely for it. And I is 0. Smaller than that from length. If total time, come on, total time larger than multiplier dot time threshold break. Okay, multiplier equals 1f. So that's a start. And here we'll do is time multiplier dot multiplier. Okay. So now when we score, we will have the multiplier calculated based on the total time.
2, 1, go! All boats finished!
Wait. The game goes crazy in the background. Let's see. After 9.5. Yeah. Let me see. Because I actually would expect this to be a higher value. And the boost, the time bonus is pretty huge here. But yeah, it was a really fast run, so that's not bad. So let's just set a breakpoint and check out what Unity actually has there. Okay, debugger is attached. Let's start. So in sequence. So the last, yeah, would be 50, and that would still be within the range. So yeah, total time 15 So that's correct, and that's good.
Race finished!
Okay. So yeah, that works.
Oh no!
So now I want to make sure that I can do it for individual. Let's see what happens on Discord. Permission good was okay. Yahoo sound effect with the boat getting hit. Really loving the effect now. Just wondering if it's a bit too often. Let's see. Also notice no physics material. Send them a screenshot quickly. I need to make sure that the top part here is on screen. Oh, it doesn't matter here. Yeah, I just want to have this part here. So many tabs, let's see. Time multiplier is not working, needs to implement in UI now. Okay, so we have that set up. Actually think I need to make some UI changes to make sure that I can display the time and the bonus score. Let me go into Affinity. I need some screenshots. I really like this track. Let's see, open recent, erase UI. Yep. So I'm thinking listing the total time that it took. There needs to be a bonus score for the extra time. And then I need to show the total score. If I do it inline, that would make it easier, because I don't have to redesign the entire thing again. So let's just check with the teammates. Quick question. I want to show the time and the multiplier and the score you get for that. Let's see. That is a current UI unless I do it per code and add that information in line. Yeah. You have so many parts now. Like finished in 91 seconds. 1.7x multiplier. Base score 200. Time bonus. Time 1.7. 340, right? 200 means 140. So that's 140. Total score 240. Where to put all the information, because that's a challenge with stuff like this. You don't want to put too many points of information there. And the current UI works with this. Take away complete raise button before submit. Yeah, I thought about that on stream. So not show the total points or show the points after the multiplier. Because there's so much. The scoring system is already pretty complicated. Because they have a whole rule system for like any 2 boats or more that finish in sequence actually get additional points, even if they're not at their intended spot, and yeah. Too much information, yeah. Making sure we're on the same page. Good moment to get some additional liquids in. Okay, the music stopped. That was abrupt. So thirsty. Could you draft it? Always. I can always do it in MS Paint. I'll even snip it out of Affinity for you. Oh, come on. I'll just go the MS Paint route just for you. And Claire's dad, of course, because he's a major MS Paint fan. See? I'm going to make so many people cringe. I'm just going to actually snip this as well. Going MS. Going MS Paint for you. So yeah, let's see. I'll just make it like this. I'll probably make the heading called time multiplier. Let's just work on it and not waste too much time on this. Open prefab. So we have our... Alright, looks pretty good to me. Good. Result screen. Show yourself. So now the points. Let's see. Header. And I need to update all of that as well. Okay. I need to shift this way more to the right to make sure there's more room there. So I also need to do that for the prefab that's loaded below it. Finish time can move back to the left. That's too much. Something like that. Maybe it's, yeah. I will add a new UI text mesh pro element. Finish time. Should probably just duplicate this one because it's all set up in the correct style anyways. Time multiplier. Yes. Only the word time is too big, so I'll just use the icon instead. And be a smart boy. Let's see, I need this one actually. Set native size, scale 0.5. That's not, I need to update the prefabs below it anyways to make sure that I can actually show it as it needs to be. That is good. Now I need to have a label. That is fine. Time multiplier times 1.7. Why not? Needs to be aligned a bit better. Something like that. Okay. I can live with that. Okay, so now I can send a screenshot of that. I use the icon to make sure the heading won't be too long. Do I need to hit the actual timer as well? Let's see, what about time bonus instead of multiplier? Yeah, sure. I can call it bonus. Bonus. And I make sure to... Oh, you mean without using the icon? That could work. Yeah, and remove the icon from the header. Got it. Yep. That's why it's great to have a team to bounce ideas off of. It saves so much time messing about. Okay, so now I need to implement this. Let's open this prefab. I need to edit this script. So now we need another text mesh pro field multiplier. And we need to have a value called multiplier. Yes, okay, words are hard. Okay, text is, so that's a good one. If, let's see, multiplier. Percent 1f equals 0f. So if it's a whole number, we'll just make sure it's called multiplier and 0. Otherwise, I will take 1 decimal point. Could have this dynamically, but yeah, let's just have it now. Multiplier and 1. Okay, so that works. Now all we need to do is make sure that it actually gets assigned. So now we need to calculate the multiplier for each one. So that's okay. Let's see. I'm not gonna bother about that. It's only 20 elements, so I'm just gonna make a function for it here. Okay. Float get multiplier float time. Really? Time. Actually, we don't need this anymore. So let's see. Result of multiplier equals get multiplier, and that will be result of finish time. Yes. Total score. Result of points. Oh yeah, I don't actually update it here. Ooh, but that's a good one. Because the total score needs to have this times multiplier. Yes. The multiplier for the total score. Don't show okay. I already think that's it. Because that sets it here. Yep. Let's see. Go out of this here. Close this. Hide the result screen. Go back. Go back. Save the world. I don't know where all these overrides come from, man. But let's apply them anyway. Ooh. Of course, I didn't set the field. Let's see. Result screen. Oh no, it's for the single one. Open prefab. I forgot to set this one here. Time multiplier. Yes. Go back. Go back. I'm actually out of it already. Okay, that's fine. Clear. Run.
Three, two, one. ReSail! All boats finished!
Nice, and it works. Okay, so I'm going to change the faker actually to make sure there are fake finish. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll start at 25 here. And I'll make sure I'll add a nice spread to make sure I get some different results there.
All boats finished!
Cool. So. Oh no! With all the oh no screaming on top of it. Let me see. I'll grab the song for you. Ah, that's actually Lily Peach's song. Let's see. Not sure if we're allowed to use that. Let's stick to stream beats because let's just jump back just in case. I probably need to make sure that I, when streaming, that I have like the not the song. Isn't there like a... It used to just play all the stream beat stuff. But yeah, the time bonus is looking nice. I also noticed that Claire fixed the bottom part of the score page, so now it looks like the original design, so yeah, nice work for that as well. 7 viewers, epic! Yeah. It's also, you're friends with Danny and Vimlark? Yeah, I talk regularly with Danny. Vimlark not so much, I just helped him a few times to point out stuff, but yeah. They're just people, you know. But it's nice to talk with them from time to time. Put in the soundtrack, see what you think. Okay. I'm just going to make sure that I update all the stuff that we've been working on. Let's go to the Trello. Time-based scoring. Got that in the bag. And let's also commit. Added time-based multipliers and scoring to the UI. Man, it really changed a lot of stuff, man. All these meta files I don't really care much about, but let's see. Does crashing. Okay, pushing. Okay, let's see. I think you added get when the start screen is awesome. Yeah. Oh, there's a pause button now. Okay. Oh, it's like a lullaby. Nice and calming before you get hit with thunderstorms and hurricanes and stuff.
3, 2, 1, ReSail!
Noise. Oops. We've come so far, man.
Boat 1 finished!
Yay! Good luck with the game. I'm going to bed tomorrow, sporting at 9 AM. Yeah, good luck, and thank you for joining me for a bit. It's been nice to have you here. And thank you for the boodschap. It's a nervous little boat.
Boat 8, you're going a bit slow!
All the cheeky comments.
Boat 5 finished!
So should already get boat 6 here now. Oops, don't get hit by thunder.
Boat 6 finished!
Okay, cool.
Race finished!
And I got 1300 points. Yay. Cool.
Three, two, one, ReSail!
That's something to put into the notes. When you rewind, the camera needs to go back to the top to get that nice animation for starting. Can someone quickly add that? Would take me longer to find than it would take you guys to add in, because I don't know exactly where that part is. Yeah, it's starting to look really good. Okay, so Trello. At finish time and multiplier to score. I already did that actually. Move. Done. Keep track of high scores, so that's the final thing. Let's see. Unity Web GL local storage. Worked it out sort of. The answer lies here Interacting with browser scripting. Oh, that sounds funky. Oh my god, I can actually just write JavaScript or something. No, I'll be out as well on a normal time. Been away 1 days so far. The game looks really cool. Wish you best of luck with the rating. Yeah, thank you. I'm really looking forward to see what everybody will say about the game. Yeah, I know. Looking into persistent of the score and FPL now. It's really been great to work with these guys. They've done so much, and I'm really digging the end result. I think we could work on this for a week, another week easily, but yeah, that's not in the stars. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Check it out. Unity WebGL persistence. How to load and save data within WebGL build. Player press application to persistent data path. With binary photos, does it work? Because I've used this before, but are you even allowed to write and read there? URL text file, we can find to save data. Actually, I think I'll go for player press right now to make sure it's just one score, but I would like to add something more. And actually to work out this will take too long of a time, so I want to finish this fast. Let me see, Krister. I won't get around to debouncing the ending audio tonight. Oh man. Okay, let's just do this. I really like the UI. I'm not sure if I want to ruin it by adding an ugly label just somewhere. There's the main menu, and there's the info text below here, and I can add a high score somewhere. Let's see, can I put it on the results screen? Hey, Aaron was here. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing tonight? Are you also working on a game jam game or something similar? If you just tuned in, I'm currently finishing the last task that we've set for ourselves, at least for me. And Chris added one. Let's see what he said. Okay. So I want to add a high score that I can show. So for every time that you complete the game, that you have something that you can beat. But we've basically finished all the UI work already, so I'm just looking for a place to put it in nicely. Because then you also want to show like new high score, and we don't have audio for that. So yeah, that's a thing. Let's add some subtasks here. New high score audio file. Rework main menu to show high score. Rework results screen to show when you beat a new high score. So thinking about that, I'm not sure I'm going to get it done today, but let's see. I saw you and Claire and Chris were talking about your jam, wanted to check it out. Ah, yeah, nice. I can quickly show it for you. I'm just thinking about stuff in the background anyway, so let me just show our game. And I'll pause the stream beats for a bit. So our game is called ReSail, and the goal of the game, if I click start, I can actually show it. It has a how to play. So the idea is that you make the boats finish in ascending orders. Graphic designing on the menu is nice. Yeah, thanks. Claire did a lot of the work for that.
3, 2, 1, ReSail!
So now you have all these boats and debris, and oh no, the weather's about to turn, and there are thunderstorms and water spouts and all kinds of chaos. And boats get flung around and try to mess with the order of the boats. So yeah, we're hoping it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, there will be some bad weather again, but I'll just spam the wind and try to make it through. And we'll have a finisher.
One finished!
Yay, and the boat finished.
Race finished!
And now they all finished. Now we have a score.
Oh no!
So the idea is to record the score and make sure that it shows when there's a new high score, and yeah, something like that. So I'll probably abuse player press for now. So yeah, thank you. I'm really proud of what we've been able to do in the last in the last week actually. It's just been, yeah, I'm really proud. Claire and Crystal did amazing work, and Z as well. So yeah, it's been really fun working together and making a nice game. So let me quickly look at the live tracker, because this one will have a all boats finished thing. Let's see, start tracking boats finished, race completed. And this one will record it here. And the finishers part, and that will actually trigger at the bottom here, and it will go here. And here are all the scores counted. So we have the total score here. Should probably record the time as well, but it doesn't really matter because all the boats are scored individually now. But I could record the total time as well. I actually had that because it's the inSequence.last. So you can say float total time is last Okay. Yeah, thanks. So now let's see. I have player prefs and I've used it before on my other game. So what I usually just do is make sure that I check the code from my other game. Check it quickly to make sure that I don't have to look it up and have a working example. Let me know when you're done doing stuff in the UI prefab so I can add extra credit. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything open right now? Changes. Nope. You can go ahead now. Let me know when I need to pull and mess about. Okay, handled. So let's see, whodunit is here, skip new version, and I have the master script that has game manager stuff, player pref stuff I should say. Okay, let's see, player prefs has key. Okay, get in, get string, okay. Makes sense. Okay, so on loading this, I should probably have it in the game manager. Do I have the game manager here? No. So it needs to be here. Float. High score, public, float, high score, public, float, best time. Okay, and I use that as the keys for my player prefs as well, so that's great. So I can do player prefs dot has key name of high score. I can set high score. So we could get fractional scores here actually, but we don't display them anyway, so that's fine. So I can do player prefs that get int, get float. High score. And let's make that nice. Same for best time. And I'll treat a score of 0 as no time set, so that'll be okay. Yeah, so that's okay. So I'll do that here. And I can just first update it. High score equals, if total score larger than high score. Debug log high score improved from 2. And this would be like the high score to total score. Now I can set high score equals total score. Player prefs set float, name of high score to high score. So that would update it. And we'll do the same for the time. Total time larger than best time, or best time equals 0. Best time improved from best time to total time. Best time equals total time, set float, best time. So that should take care of that as well. Now we need to figure out where to display that. Okay. Okie dokie, we'll do done in the UI prefront now. Thank you, Miss Rockstar. So let's see if we can get it to spam the right info.
3, 2, 1, ReSail!
Race over.
Come on. And now everybody gets hit by lightning, so. Okay, so we kill that and we do it again.
3, 2, 1, ReSail!
Race over.
So that didn't work. So why doesn't this work? Because this should get loaded because it's saved here. Here, but the log fig is there. Let me do that. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's fetch 2 more commits. Why does my world have so many changes? Because I didn't do anything in the actual world. It's weird. Okay. Why are the credits showing by now? What? Remind me later. Or Credit screen needs to be hidden. Okay, so let's attach the debugger and check it out.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, so it is loaded. What the? That is weird. Let me see. Trace result manager. So if it's loaded, why doesn't it get? That's really weird. Okay.
Race finished.
I don't get that. Let's see. Could that be an asynchronous thing where it's not? Yeah, I've had that before. I've had it happen before when events or asynchronous code fires that some things mess up and you get a duplicate copy of the same object that you never instantiated and stuff. I'm going to commit a sin and just make them static, and that will make it work, I believe. The proper way to do this is actually to queue up all the changes in a way and then process them in the update loop and detect that they've changed. But let's remember, this is a game jam game and we need to be finished in no time at all.
Race finished.
So it still doesn't work. Why? That's really weird. How can it be loaded here and then be erased later? So weird. Okay, let me try this again. Attach Unity. Otherwise, I'll rewrite this to be in the update loop and. Maybe I'll just do that now anyways, but let's see, because this comes in from an event, right? Yeah, because it's all the way bubbled all the way through, but this means that it's in the update loop here, so that means that it should be okay actually. Weird, really weird. I could cheat. Let's just cheat for now. For some hack. Come on. For some reason, values were not loaded later on while they were present at yeah, that's probably it. Oh, let's see. Start. So let's fix it in a dirty and load when needed. users will not know these values later. And so I don't need to make these static anymore. But yeah. Let's see. Start. Continue.
3, 2, 1. ReSail.
And we
Race
complete.
finished.
Yay, and now it works. Yeah, I have no idea why it didn't work, and I'm not going to investigate that either, because it should not be the asynchronous thing, because it's already in an update loop. And let me just make people happy. So have it working now with player prefs. We'll have to make sure it works on WebGL, though, but no nice place to display it. Way. I thought about adding X labels to show the info, but I ruined the nice look we have right now, because I can't think nice place to put the info now. Well, the result stream is the first place where you are showing your new score, so that's also the best place to show you beaten it. Okay. Let me just commit this for now. So I have, and I need to apply prefab overrides probably. Apply all, okay. Let's see. Added high score and best time tracking. No. Right, yes. So there. Sure, I'll fetch. Success! Yeah, thank you. It's really weird when Unity does some of these things, and I can reason about some of it, but some parts are too deep in a black box. So I've had it before that when like the data originates from an asynchronous piece of code, so not in an update loop, but actually event-driven or parallel tasks. I've seen this occur where Unity will like create a ghost object that doesn't have some of the state that your normal object has. And I've worked around that in the past by either making something static to make sure there's only one single point of truth for that value, or by just queuing the data, making sure to process it synchronously in the update loop later. But in this case, neither of them seem to be the issue. So whatever it was, a quick hack fixed it. So yeah, and it's not a performance penalty either, because it's like a single event in a X-minute race. Let's see what Krista says. Yeah, that's what I meant by winning. Look. But yeah, I'll put it in. Can disable it later. Bum bum bum. Let's just open the prefab like a good old boy. Not work in the thing itself. Not really. It still keeps it in style. Anything else would be a bit tacky, I think. I leave it fixed with the credit at the bottom. Okay, up to you. I'll put it in. Let's see. Main menu. Info text. High score. Something like that. Okay, high score. And it will format it like that probably, but okay. Yeah, that'll work. I'll put it in the main menu script for now. I think. Isn't there a script for the main menu? Menu controller as the menu script. Okay. Edit script. Time doesn't matter, only score. I tried both, but sure, I'll remove it. I'm not sure I agree, Crystal, because C was proud of his time as well. But it's good for now. And less info is more better. More extra, more better, more. Yep. Let's see. Game manager, rec transform. So we're in the main menu now. So we'll add a property here. Public TMP UI top one high score label. Okay. Sure, I'll do the same. Main menu. Actually, it doesn't need that here. If it updates, I don't want to change it or check it in the update loop even, so Public void update high score label. That'll do the trick. And we'll have the high score label that text equals okay. Let's just make this a multi-line statement. And just use this. And we'll do high score larger than 0. Otherwise that. No. No, we'll do that differently. Like that. If high score game object set active false, else actually I can do if high score larger than 0 any not equals to active self. Who has high score equals to that. Okay, so that should work as well. We'll just load it every time this is called. We call it here. And we can call it in the other one as well. Race result manager. Can I trigger it? Because I need a reference to the main menu, and who has a reference to the main menu? No references to the main menu. Do I do it event based or hook it up inversed? Let's just make events for it. I think. Let's see. Is it public delegate void high score improved delegate which has a float new old high score float new high score public event high score improved delegate. We just call it high score improved. If I raise the event before updating it, it will be effed. If I don't do it here, I need to record an extra variable. Let's just do it. Old score is high score. Invoke old score, high score. Actually, it doesn't matter. I can do it here. because I will pass along the new score. So as long as the code uses the event and not player prefs for its source, it will be okay. So high score will actually be the old score, total score will be a new score. You can trigger it before it's overwritten, don't need an extra variable for that. So that's fine. So now I need to mash these all together. So I need something to subscribe to the event. Who has the reference to the race result manager? The game manager. Okay. So the game manager can hook up events here. So race result manager dot high score improve plus equals old score new score main menu, and it doesn't have a reference to that, but I can pull it in here if I need to. Let's see. Let's do that. Main menu. So I can do main menu dot update high score label. But I need to pass in the new score as well, just as an override. Let's just make sure that works. So I'll put this in here. Float new high score is null by default. So I can say high score is new high score or that stuff. So I can override it so that it doesn't go looking into the player prefs. I'll just add a comment here so people understand. Set external if you don't want the function to go with info from player prefs. Sure. So that works. So that should work, right? So we'll work here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Need to hook up a reference because that's something I always forget. Oh, credit screen transform, tutorial screen transform. There are multiple things not set right now. When are you ready to push? Need a build before bedtime, needs a good sleep during. Yeah, I understand. Very close. Let me just check Unity, because this is probably all that needs to happen. So yeah, it lists my high score there. Okay, let's see if I can beat it.
2, 1, ReSail! All boats finished!
Nope, I did not finish my update my high score, so that's okay. So let's hack it right now. So I do paragraph.set float name of high score 0f to reset it. Now it's not listed as it should be.
3, 2, 1, go!
Race finished.
And we have an error. Object reference that's set to an instance of an object. Let me see. Race result manager. Ah, I need to set the main menu reference. Yeah, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Because I do this is find object of type. Go find your main menu. Let's try again. Convert them into a property so it doesn't show us a thing to set in the constructor. Saves confusion. So we have no high score.
2, 1, ReSail. Race finished.
And now we have a high score. Yay! It's set and it works. Okay, start.
3, 2, 1, ReSail. Race finished.
Did I improve my high score? It said it was 0, so that's not good. Man. Ah, never mind. The reset thing. Let's start it once more so that I clear my high score. Okay, that's great. Remove that code to clear the high score. Maybe that needs to be in there somewhere. Come on. Main menu. Uncomment to clear your high score. Run once. Maybe put in a button function. Okay, so now I can run this again. It should generate a high score. I hope we get a crappy one so that we can improve it and see it work.
3, 2, 1, ReSail. Race finished.
2290, that sounds good actually.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so let's just make sure that they are in sequence. No, come on. I need a better score, not ruin everything. Come on. 2, you can do it. Both 6 go back. Let's complete the race.
Finished.
And I suck. Man.
3, 2, 1. All boats finished. All boats finished.
Yeah, that's a sucky score. Come on. I need a better high score.
3, 2, 1, ReSail. All boats finished.
Nope, but the high score works. Okay. So yeah, we have a high score. Let me just run it again and make sure there is a high score there. 2290, yeah, it persists. It's good. We have a field goal. It works. Now, now. Okay. So, high score working and showing on a label in menu. Is there anything that I need to save here or go back out of? I think it's all okay, but I'll just do it anyway. One more time. No changes. I think we're good. Yay! Final commit done. So let's not work any. Let's not do any of those now. I did this one. So it's partially done, and debounce finish line sounds so voice don't overlap. How am I gonna do that now? I might, because I'm not sure I'll be able to do it tomorrow. Let's see. Let me just look at it to get a feel for it. Bum, 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 bum. Game manager, I think, has all the audio stuff. At least that's where I dropped everything. Finish audio all collection, yes, okay. Finish all audio. So we have a play random thing, I think. Yeah, play random finish. So we also have play finish both. Does it have a is playing thing? Is playing, okay. So that's easy. Just needs to have some more logic. I can do it all with invoke to delay it with the time. Let me think. Float. Next available playtime is 0f. So if I do this now, I change it to a multi-line function. Var to play, goddamn, come on, to play equals that sucker. To play, dot play. To play it in duration. Is there a duration length? What does clip do? Is that the audio clip? Length? Makes sense. So if next available playtime, small dot time, we're all good, and we play this one, and we set this to time plus this, else. Could actually make this also a concurrent dictionary. It's a concurrent bank actually, I think. Of ints. We call them finish both audio play here. No, it needs to be a dictionary. It needs to be a float, comma, int. Concurrent. It needs to be a queue, and it can be a pair. Play after the int both number. Yeah. Okay. So yes. Else. We do this and actually queue it up, and else we set try add, no, try and queue, and queue. Okay, So we do next available playtime, comma. Boat number. We also need to lock this because it can be concurrent, so static object audio locker is new object. Like that. Well, I probably didn't need to have that. I turned back that way, but okay. So that's okay. And now in the update loop, if 0 for next is that peak. Sure. Really? Okay, let's set up the out. Next. If traffic out next. If next dot play after is smaller or equal to time. And now we can actually play this audio track. And let's just add the track as well. Why not? Audio source. Audio source. Nah, that's too much. I don't. Gone too far. Play. Next boat number, and I actually need to DQ it then, so I need to DQ out next. So that shouldn't be an issue, I think, right? If because the queue can't have another item in the front, so let's make sure that it's not. Also make sure that it's inside, okay. So if we do that, then we play and then it's okay. So now for the nice thing, I will actually make the fake result spam all the results as well. We have this bug, which is quite annoying. I find it hard to fix as I'm not familiar with the scoreboard screen. You can press pause or escape while on the score screen, then press main menu and the score screen is bugging out. Hide the pause button. I think actually the game should be paused if you go to the score menu. Because I've had it before where the score screen comes up and then all sorts of stuff happens in the background, so I don't think a lot should be happening when you go into score menu. So, and also if you have the game results screen, the game is over, so there's nothing left to pause. I'm glad the high score is working. So yeah, let me focus on this and knock it out, because I really need some sleep as well. So fake finish. Oh man, this is gonna be madness if it doesn't work right, but I'm going to do it anyway. Preach. Far both in finishers. Both finished. Both dots. Key. I'm gonna turn audio off and I'll issue a warning right now. This may get loud if my code doesn't work. So, let's see. I have it turned down a bit, so. So this should actually play all the finish sounds in sequence. Boom! Item with the same key has already been added. What? It's a dictionary. Wait. What dictionary? Hold up. What dictionary? Let me see. That was weird.
3, 2, 1, go!
An item with the same key has already been added. So how can this happen? What line does it say? 128. Finishers that add. Ah, yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. So I could actually... Yeah, just need to change that. I need to change how the faker works, and then it's okay. Let me quickly do that. Bum ba-dum bum bum. 4 and I is 1, I smaller than, smaller equal to actually, plus I, both finished, I. Now, both finished. Now the times won't be as weird or as well scaled as before, because they'll all finish very fast, but now it actually will have the correct time. So let's see. Start. Continue.
2, 1, ReSail!
Is there an error? Pause an error here. Argument with the same key has already been added. 129. That should not happen, right? Both finished. Ah, really? I do it twice? What the? Why? Why did I do that? Write that twice. I am such a dum-dum. I didn't remove that code. Okay, let's try it once more. Because I really want to hear the audio queue up and work. Come on. And I want to go to sleep as well.
3, 2, 1, go!
Race finished! Boat finished!
Not exactly what I thought, but it kinda did it. So we have to debug this. Because it partially worked and it partially didn't work. So I'm really wondering why. Race result manager. Where did I have my concurrent thing? Is it game manager, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me just set a breakpoint here, just to make sure that I know what gets queued. Next available playtime, because that should be, yeah, it's locked, so they can't enter twice. So the clip length might not be okay. So let me check here. Let me see. I heard what you said on stream. Then you could maybe have it in the score screen and set it back to 1F when you close the screen. Can you make the pause not appear of time scale? But could you fix hiding the pause button? Okay, maybe.
3, 2, 1, ReSail!
Tip length. That makes sense. So this will be now. So yes, that would be good. Ah, that's where I mess up. I found
Race
it.
over.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. So this one should be bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Next playtime equals time. And so this one should always be a plus is actually plus equals. And now we should actually have nicely queued, no gaps, so that still might, you might want to add a gap there, but I think this should do it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Race 1 finished! Boat 2 finished! Boat 3 finished! Boat 4 kinda finished!
Yatta!
Boat 5 finished! Boat 6 finished! Boat
Hey,
7
Frozen Well.
finished! Boat 8, you got a bit slow! Boat 9, you're finished!
I was going down the list of tasks that need to be done, and I just finished a bonus task as well. Let's see. This one is done. The only thing that it didn't do is that it played the all boats finished along with the boats as well. So there will be one overlapping one. Not sure I want to fix that one, but I can. It's going great. I had 4 tasks. I finished them all. I finished the 5th task, and Christopher is trying to get me to do another task. But I want to go home actually, and I don't know if I fully understand the issue, because he says he wants to have the pause screen, the pause button hidden here, right? So I can do that, I think. Does it have a reference here? Because there's a pause button and there's a no, that one is not here. So I need to unify both of them. Let's see if there is code for the main menu. So we're really just tidying up last parts and making sure that we have a nice game to submit for tomorrow. Let's see. I can make I can come on call. Yeah, let's just do that, and that will be the fastest way to get this knocked out, I think. Let me just call Krista directly to make sure I don't bother the others. Hola? I don't hear you. Hello? Krista? I see a ring, but I don't hear any audio. Let's see. Let's see. Audio. It goes to digital. Let's not.
Mic test.
Yeah, now I hear you. So I heard none of that. Now I hear you.
Okay, you hear me now.
Yes, now I hear you.
Okay, I thought it was fault was on my end. Anyway,
No,
good
no,
to see that
my
you're
end.
cracking out many tasks. You've done really well tonight. Sorry for keeping you longer.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, we're on deadline. Crunch time.
Really?
Are
you sure?
Okay, so you understood what the problem was, right?
No. You don't want the pause menu, pause button to show when the result came, because
yeah.
But actually,
and you should be able to do it from the main menu thing. You have the pause button reference.
Yeah, I can do it here. So pause button, set active false. I can actually do it here. And that would be that. And here, if you go to finishes and show, there's a function here that says hide, so I can make sure that the button gets shown again, I think. Except that's not really true, because no, this gets called. Just need to make sure that whatever calls this, and this should also be in the, you see in the game manager. Here, back to main, and here you can do the same. So here you can do pause button set active true, and that should actually fix your problem, right?
But
And
not fully, because you
time
want
scale?
you want to do the time scale as well.
Yeah, sure, I can do that here as
Because
well.
that will also stop the. I implemented that when you press ESC,
Yeah.
it will not react if time scale is 0.
Yep, and I can do the same here for, but there are multiple buttons, right? Back to main menu, yeah, second time the time scale is 1F, set that back, but there's another exit path that we need to fix.
Yeah, I was wondering, I added to Trello if we should get rid of it, because you didn't like the camera, and there's no easy way to solve that. And I was
Okay.
rather thinking, what if we only have one button, which is rewind to main menu, instead of rewind to
Yep,
start.
good, just do it, that's fine, because one of the things that I really liked was like the camera swooping in, the countdown, the audio, you're like blown away with all the stuff that we've done, and if you replay, you get none of that, so.
Yeah. So you fixing that then, deleting the button and everything?
Just keep adding stuff. Yeah, I've already done that. I think I've updated all the scripts already.
Okay.
So let me just unpause this, and I'll go to the where is it? The results screen.
Before you commit, remember to remove your complete race button.
That's your task. No, I'll remove it. No worries.
I didn't want conflicts.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll hide it here. Make sure this one goes to the center. Okay. So yeah.
It's been an intense day. I haven't had any breaks, I don't think, other than walking the dogs.
Yeah, that's been my entire week, I think. So it's
Well,
like
yeah.
back to the office to stream and fix stuff, and then directly to bed. So it's been a really long week for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's been fun. It's been fun.
Legendary week.
Yeah, legend. Wait for it. You know the thing, right?
Too many years ago. How did it go? Derry. There we go.
Yeah, it's the how do you call it? How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of years since I've seen that show.
Yeah. I never finished it. Do they actually find out somewhere?
I have no idea. I've not seen the episodes.
Okay, let's see.
2,
1.
1. ReSail!
Yay! And no, I don't have the effing button. Wait, I can hack it. Complete.
Almost finished!
Woo! Yeah, and now everything is done, and now it should work again, right? Nope. The back to main button didn't trigger. I set this time scale here, back to main menu, but for some reason that didn't work. Any idea why that would happen?
That was very strange. Someone clicked. Didn't that trigger?
Nope. Was there an error?
Frozen Well says we're gonna have really strong entry, so the work will be worth it. Thank you, Frozen Well. I really hope so.
Let's see.
And we've been, we're having a lot of fun with this. So.
Yeah, it's been really cool, and I'm so anxious. I think is the best word to see all the. I hope a lot of people are gonna check it out, but could you imagine to do like all this work and have like 2 people go like, yeah, I was okay, and just get buried in all the entries?
Well, that's the thing though. Everyone has to rate like 20 entries, randomly,
Okay.
random entries. So there's going to be plenty of reviews, and no matter what.
Okay.
But it's important to give a good first impression. I hope we've set ourselves up for that.
Yep. I'm just blanking now. The results screen. Where is it actually? Oh, here, man. I'm just saying. I'm really fried, so I hope I can go to bed soon. Main menu, let's see. Button, button, button. There should be an on click or something, right? I don't need the shader. There's a button here. Where's the on click handle of that's the text, no worries. Let's see. On click, it has multiple things. Never done that before. Menu show. I made a function like called back to main menu, but I don't think that's called anymore. So there's a function called menu show, race manager.hide, and stop game. So I don't think this one gets used anymore at all.
Oh, what? That might explain it.
Yep. It's a very logical explanation. Menu show. Where the F is that? But that's on. Okay, I need to go to stop game. That will do it as well. Stop game. And I'll just set it here. Because the other ones don't have the right hierarchy or managers or whatever. So yeah. Let's go. Result screen, hide, run. Where is my
3,
fake
2,
button?
1. ReSail.
It's in the live tracker, right? Yeah.
Race finished.
Did the audio play not work this time? What the hell? Oh man, yeah. So we can't do that.
What's happening?
We've stopped the time scale, so all the play logic for the finishing boats doesn't get finished.
All right, but that's fine. I kind of like that the game plays in the background while it's going. But then we need to. Is there a way for me, or you can look at the pause menu, how to stop that triggering?
Finished. Boat
Yeah,
6
by pressing F.
finished.
Do you see what's
Boat
happening
7
now?
Finished. Boat 8, you're going a bit slow.
Oh,
Boat 9,
that's
you're
weird.
finished.
No, that's not weird. That's exactly because we stopped time and then we started again, and I have everything based around time so that they don't overlap. So.
Oh, okay. Well, we probably shouldn't stop time then.
Yeah, probably. But we might need to call the game over function or something. Time scale. Let's just make sure that we don't do that. And I'll do that here as well. It doesn't really matter that much because it will only be happen if two boats finish at the same time. It will still be weird, so we can't do that. No, let's not. Time scale. So there's no more time scale references in here, so that's okay. So now we have a normally functioning game, and the pause button is removed there. So if I look at the stop game, where is that effing function? Stop. I can't see it. Stop game. There's some stuff here, and I think all besides the what you call it, the live tracker removal, that's also good. Both identifiers is good. The pause buttons. Actually, I think I can just call stop game once it has completed.
Well, then, yeah, everything just despawns instantly, though.
Does it matter?
It looks strange. I really like that everything's in the background. Also, you can play around with the tornadoes or things going on in the background and the boats just for funsies if you want to on the score screen. I feel it's kind of nice.
Okay, then just leave it as is. I fixed that the button is gone there. So that was the original issue, right? Do I need?
Yeah, but there's one more. In the main menu, you can press ESC, and I don't know how to do that then.
What do you mean?
So if you look at the main menu controller script, you'll see there's an update loop, which is you can probably delete one of these if statements there now because it's no longer valid.
Okay, let me just go to the, because it's for the finish.
Race 1 finished. Boat 2 finished.
Yeah. Okay.
Boat 3 finished. finished. Boat
Okay.
4, kind of finished. Boat
But that just all comes down to game state, you know?
Yeah, but if you
to-
press main menu from the pause, then you will bug everything out.
No, I mean, where you handle the escape, just don't handle it when you're on that state.
Yeah, but I don't have any way to check the state of that. Or you know better how to check that state.
Yeah,
I was thinking.
you can check active self on the game object on the game result container. But let me see where do you handle it?
Main menu on the update loop.
Main menu. Where's the update loop? Oh, here.
Quite
Is
a
that
long
the
delay on
cancel
stream.
button? Okay. Pause screen that act. You see, you almost do it here. So you can go.
Because it checks if the game is running. But
Yeah,
obviously
I know.
game. So it just needs one more check there.
Yeah. Else if not game manager dot finished, something like that.
Isn't it better to put on the loop outside it though? On line 47?
Oh, sure. Yeah, true.
Everyone hanging out with us here tonight feel like the stress in our voices and high tension.
No worries. No worries.
I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, same here. I want to go to bed, so but I want to fix this for you as well. Okay,
Thank you.
But this is the last one.
Yes.
Let's see. Because I need to check where there's a reference to the to that final screen, right? Because there's a game result thing. Let's go to the game manager quickly and see what it has. Where's the game manager?
That's exactly like I didn't know how to or where
Yeah.
that reference was.
Yeah, no worries. Because there is the race result manager. Yeah, so you can navigate from there. Actually, so you can go game manager dot race result manager, and then you have the container active self. So that doesn't need to be needs to be inactive. So now if I go back, it's really questionable how we set some things up, but as I said, I'm not going to stress too much about it because,
2,
hey, it's a game
One.
jam.
go!
It works. Like that's what matters.
Yeah.
race finished. Boat
So
2, finished.
I'm
Boat
spamming
3,
escape now and it
finished.
does
Boat
nothing,
4,
so
kind of finished.
Fixed.
Boat 5.
right?
Sweet.
Okay,
Awesome, Nick.
No worries.
Then we just need to push
Here we
because
come to
I
save
can put on
button.
another build.
Yeah, great. I don't think there's anything else for me to save. I just do this all the time and I have no idea because, this time the list became smaller. Usually there's a lot of stuff that stays, so I really don't know how that works. Sorry for that. How do I call this? Help Krister with
One way to
stuff.
name it.
Mind is blank. Okay. If you don't mind, this will be my final commit.
It probably will be. Probably will be.
I'm wondering how my wife is doing with the puppy. She actually
Yeah,
thought
she-
about sleeping on the couch tonight just to monitor and stuff. So she's such a sweetheart.
Yeah. We actually did that when we had our first or our second dog in the house. We took them in separate rooms, so we slept one on the couch.
Yeah. I never really raised a puppy before. I've had a puppy when I was young, but I was like,
Yeah.
not at an age that I'm responsible for an animal.
Okay, I got your changes, Nick. Got your changes.
Okay, let's make a build.
That we should, but it takes quite a while though. It's not a
Okay.
fast process.
I was just about to say, let me just stay here for it, so that to keep you company.
No, I think I'll send you as a private message on Discord and we can all try it and see if it fails or breaks or anything. But it'll be done in probably 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll just carry a laptop to bed if you don't mind then.
You probably should.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Yes.
I guess I'll end it here. Let me see. What breed of dog have you gotten? It's a mix between Bernard Senne and a Saint Bernard. Saint Bernard. So let me just Google them because I don't know if they. Bernard Senne.
This is build number 7. 7 is a lucky number, Nick.
Okay. So that's the breed, and it's quite a big dog, and it's crossed with the Saint Bernard, so they get really big, and it fits me and our family well. So, and they're just really cute. Let me see if I have a picture on here. Have I actually sent a picture? Let me see. I just sent one to a friend before, so here it was in our kitchen today.
That's so funny.
It's a nice fluffy dog. Yeah, it's really cute, and it was so tired.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And it's like the kids want to play with him so badly, and it's like, no, go sit on the couch, go sit in the corner so he can't see you. Just give him like 10 minutes of rest, and then you can go again. But yeah, it's
dogs actually need a lot of sleep.
Yeah, and especially when they're young like that. And I thought because I put up an old baby fence that we had, just to make sure that we can keep him in the kitchen, so that he can't access stuff that he shouldn't when we're sleeping or stuff. And I thought I'd just put like a hand and that'll be okay, but he just crawled under it like the first few minutes that we were inside. So I was like, oh no. So my wife was clever and just put his like, I think you can see it on the picture here, like a giant thing to sleep on. She just put it up against it.
Yeah, that's clever.
And they grow really fast, so in like 2-3 weeks you probably won't be able to fit anymore, and it'll be okay. So
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, time to end the stream, Nick. Time to end the stream.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody.
I'm streaming tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. That's in 8.5 hours.
Yeah, let me get a link. Twitch.tv/snoti. So they will be streaming tomorrow on that channel. Finishing touches, going over the game, playing it, talking with people on stream. So yeah, that's happening tomorrow, and maybe I'll drop a link to Snootyland as well. That's a Discord where everybody that works on this game is hanging out. So I'll just drop a link here for Snootyland as well. So if you want to come and talk off stream and show what you guys have been working on, feel free to drop by. So for everybody that has been checking in on me all week, I've had a lot of fun. So the streams will probably end for a bit after this, and I'll see what I can do to pick it up again with some other projects. So thank you so much, and good night to everybody. Last words,
Looking forward to see you
Krista?
tomorrow, Frozen Well. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.